can see from there. But
it's understandable, David. We don't blame you.
you're all dead now. Everybody's dead.
Oh, fucking
dead
great.
now.
All right. Made it to the 5th episode.
That's it for the Kain campaign.
Died off screen.
What episode is this?
5, bro.
5 already?
Speaking of, hello and welcome to the 5th episode of the Kain campaign. We are RP Gentlemen, and I am David, your DM. Let's go around.
Hi, David.
Hello, Austin. And because you're so friendly, you get to start.
Oh, look at that. And you stole my thunder. But I am Austin, and I play a tiefling rogue named Arkmenos.
I'm Patrick, and I play Dapperton von Scalyskin.
I am Sean, and I play the human druid Lokron.
Stephen Window, Democratic Farmer Labor.
All right, so up until now, we weren't sure.
Not endorsed.
That's
Window endorses.
Windows' retirement plan to go farm garbage at the dump. It's not hard. It's
he's
mostly a
garden.
shovel.
Yeah, as I suppose a folk hero is about as close to a politician as you can get
grassroots.
for an adventurer.
Right. Yeah. I want to run.
It's
Throw
grassroots.
the people for the people.
Get me on the ticket.
But, so, if you remember, last episode began, you were at Callahan, the Elven Wizard's compound, in her magically kept forest that she had created. And you did a lot of things.
A lot of things.
A lot of weird
Oh,
things.
man. Well, I did a couple things.
Yeah.
Weird.
Lokron poisoned her garden, and then
And myself.
ate a flower.
That resisted poison. Always a good idea.
Yes.
And then Lokron, you played a lot of bowling. You just
Arkmenos.
Or, excuse me, Arkmenos.
We all look the same to you, don't we, David? We are high and mighty
basically,
seat.
Yeah. But yeah, you bowled
tiny
for
figures.
longer than anyone thought you would.
Yeah, you did.
It was not... Yeah.
Arkmenos
We're just gonna
was
forget about
terrible.
that.
Bowl
It was
over
bad.
It was a good
Rama.
character building episode for you.
I think my favorite was you rolled persuasion to be like, I totally meant to knock that pin down. That was the one I was aiming for. But
I made myself look good.
You cruised once to dodge, and then
you
got
also-
nailed
And then
in the
I hit
face.
myself in the face with a bowling ball.
Yeah,
And that
you
is
did.
why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
and then Window, you split up into 3 bags for the first time.
And lost my hat.
You lost your hat to
Still
the
salty.
dog, or not the
Hyena.
dog, the hyena. Excuse
Yeah.
me,
Frost
Poopsie.
hyena.
Poopsie, the frost hyena.
After a brief fling.
Yeah.
Yes, and Dap, I gotta say, had several things happen to him.
I got a bird leg.
You turned blue. You turned into a blue dragonborn. Had a bird leg. Got really jealous of basically everybody. I'm assuming the jealousy's still sort of bubbling in you, but
That's
not.
why I took the captain's ship. 'Cause I
Oh.
wanted his ship. I was so envious.
Oh man, take inspiration. I didn't.
Yeah, I made that up just now.
Oh well, sure. Still take inspiration, I guess.
You can't take it back, David.
But and also you grew. Can you grow a belly button? It sort of is like a loss.
It was
It's like
there, and then a scale
It can
fell off.
implode
and
into...
Yeah.
Like
and
Dawson's
I
Road.
get better
you get
perception.
You get an advantage on perception when somebody else sticks their
Somebody
finger
else.
in your belly
It
button.
can't be me.
No, it has to be somebody else.
Okay.
I should touch you with guidance and
In the belly
for
button.
perception.
I
Be
think
like,
no one
"Whoa,
what
should
do you
touch
feel?
anybody.
This is-
That's not happening. This
Just
is-
my...
Arkmenos, you need to be
Can't
more
stop
comfortable with your
touch.
body.
We're a very cuddly
It's not
group.
comfortable with
guys.
yours.
That's fair. That's
It's
fair.
the scales, man. It's texture.
But in addition to your body modifications, you also found a journal that belonged to Callahan, and you read some things.
After Lokron made out with it.
Yeah, you made out with the journal to open it up.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't, but it was a.
I
creative
do want to say that originally that's not how I had intended the journal to be opened, but I liked that you made out with
Oh,
it.
They had lips on the journal.
You had to speak
Gotta
to
kiss
it.
him.
Okay.
Really?
that-
It
yeah,
should have been
that
an
makes
ear.
sense.
Yeah. Well, an ear, then you would have just licked inside the ear.
Oh.
Wet Willie, my journal.
Always
Wet
seduce a
Willy,
book.
Wet Willy
We
the
all know
journal.
that Lokron's the touchiest. Like he.
He likes to
Oh,
touch
that's cool.
things.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but
I'm
so,
a touch you, do a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That is guidance. That is what that
And
is.
he
Yep.
whispers a sweet nothing.
I do. I think I've exclusively whispered when I've guided.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you see?
Oh my god.
What do you feel?
And
Also, what do you feel?
what do you feel?
Cough once.
I feel you touching me unpleasantly.
That's true. He is
Nice.
a healer. Anyway. But you learned several things from the journal. One, that Poopsie is a hilarious hyena.
Yeah.
2,
Eating small creatures.
Eating small creatures.
Hilarious.
2, that Merritt, Callahan's husband, is in fact dead.
Not by her hands,
Not by
as
her-
we had suspected.
Shocker, actually slightly shocked.
Yeah.
She was really crazy. Well, she
Died.
was,
Also,
Sadly.
not a dragon, as you had suspected.
but that was bold.
I still think in the
was a
memory it said nothing about whether he was a dragon or
There's
not.
a bit of projection.
He had
You were
dark
kinda
hair.
hoping someone was the dragon.
It could have been a dragon.
Trust no one, because I can trust no one.
And then also you learned that Zalt had fought Callahan. Callahan had dueled Zalt, but she couldn't slay him and instead turned him into a goblin. And the fire flower, the dragon lily that contains his draconic form, sort of melted through the ice and is now at the bottom of the ocean.
And she said, "Fuck it,"
Yeah.
and walked back
And took a
under
shitload of
the
gold.
ocean.
Took a shitload of gold. Through the river, not the ocean.
Different, icy, freezing
With that
waters.
gold, it matters.
Yep.
It's true, it does. But so anyway, you did all that. You also, like, wrecked her house. Window blew out a lot
Several,
of windows.
Many windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple holes. The booze room. I
Are
blew
you-
up one of the booze tanks.
Oh, that's true. Are you, like, jealous of other windows, do you think? Like...
Don't project on me. I don't know.
Steven had not even considered
Yeah.
how he felt about windows.
No, I think I enjoy windows, breaking them, blowing them open, blowing people out of them.
interacting
Really,
with
any
Demonstrating
sort
to
of
people.
window
Yeah.
activity. And then Dap also threw Arkmenos out a window, and Locron just exited
I just strolled the fuck out of that house.
out of the front door
Yeah.
after really just doing your own thing for a really long time.
I thought about doing
Which-
some things, and then I was threatened by a large staff, and I was like,
I didn't
won't do
threaten
that.
you. I just said if you turn into a giant spider, I might have to murder you.
It's true.
But anyway, then you all made your way to the river to sort of try to find. I'm not entirely sure what.
Something.
You found
Something else.
You found a ship.
Found a ship.
Arkmenos gave him the pretty eye, and you guys got aboard. And then Dap tried to duel the captain, and that is where
He's
we
still
find
trying.
ourselves.
Yes.
Right.
He's still
Undeterred.
So you want to duel, huh?
Axe to the face.
He tries to jump out of the way, but
God, that
yeah,
was
and
sudden.
you can try to do that, and I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
I'm not in this fight.
All right.
That's true. You're downstairs, but still
Yeah.
roll initiative.
All right.
Black will be my second attack.
Ooh, that's pretty.
14.
Great.
Oh,
Ooh.
double 17s.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna murder the
Wait,
fuck
why
out
do
of
you-
this captain.
Why do you roll
Hands on
two?
initiative or something?
Both my hand axes.
Oh, 2 weapons.
Yeah, he's
two,
gonna
yeah.
try to.
Oh, is that the counter?
That's a 1. That's a 1 for
Alright.
damage. So that's 4 and 3 for a hearty 7.
All right, you
Caca.
catch him real good, but sort of clutches at his face and he says, "Ah, you said this was gonna be a fair fight.
I lied. That's why I said it.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the ship." If you 4 can beat me and Simp, my first mate in a duel.
This is already going on. You don't have to debate anymore.
All right, and so, well, here is what the ship looks like. Here's the map of the ship. I'm assuming you guys, yeah, here you are. So there's window. You're below deck, so right now we're just gonna put you right there.
Cool.
Because you're in the captain's quarters, I believe. If we,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna check out the maps.
Oh, didn't you stake out green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the captain right there. Actually, I'm assuming.
I'm blue now, actually. I could be...
No, Windows blue.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why, but I am.
And then, so, what did you all get for initiative?
I got 21.
I got 18, and if I get another one for my second weapon, is that a thing?
No, initiative is just.
I got an 18.
Yeah, Window, what'd you get?
22.
Wow, you guys rolled well.
You guys.
Do I
You're
roll
red
initiative
eye.
or I'm just at the top of the order?
Yeah, roll initiative.
You
Wow.
just went.
Yeah, no.
Well,
But
that was like before combat.
God.
surprise, because I told him that we would not murder him
And
unduly.
he believed
You
us.
clever with your words.
That was a 16.
16, you say?
Yes, indeed.
All right. And then after that, wow, that's not great. So the captain, still clutching his face, will sort of
I take an
snap-
ear off.
snap his fingers, and you see all of a sudden he was right in front of you next to the mast, but then he appears up on the crow's nest.
So he can teleport.
He teleports up to the crow's
It's like
nest.
some Peter Pan shit right now.
Well, as you had
What?
seen,
Peter Pan can't teleport?
Yeah.
Peter Pan definitely flies to the top of a pirate ship at some point.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Okay.
teleport. He's not like Nightcrawler.
He's pretty magic. He's pretty magic.
he's got a shadow.
Technically, I think Tinkerbell is what gives him like all of his power. Like she fairy dusts him. Like
It's a weird. That's like a weird abusive relationship.
It's sort of abusive. Yeah.
He's not a great guy. Peter
Yeah.
Pan.
Yeah.
He's keeping all those kids there against their wills.
Is he really?
Makes them fight.
Isn't he like 12?
Native
Like, he's
Americans.
like a tween, isn't he?
Is that Captain Hook?
Yeah, but
I
forever.
thought he taught them responsibilities about being a man.
What?
Yeah, that's why there are all the
No, no.
chore doing scenes
Yeah,
in
it's his
the
idea of what it means to be an adult. Is what he's projecting onto those kids, right?
I guess
fucked
so.
up.
projecting as like a cult leader. Like,
Yeah.
This has been really psychological so far.
This is-
About
yeah.
projection. So much projection.
Anyway,
Wow, okay.
the captain appears at the top of the crow's nest and he yells, "Simp, get out here!" And lumbering up from the below deck comes a human that, Dap, up until now you had never seen anybody as big as you, but a giant, burly, just dumb-looking sailor comes out and he goes, "Grrr," and snarls at you, and he
Is he,
goes,
like,
"Sick 'em, boy!"
Verbose. All right.
And but the captain will again put his 2 fingers to his temple and will send a bolt of cold energy at you, Dap. And so you make a dexterity saving throw.
Now 'cause you're
Yes,
now?
I get advantage on these with level 2 because of my danger sense.
Okay. And
How do you not set that off for yourself 24/7?
Well, it's not about I get into danger. It's getting me out again.
Yeah.
while that happens, Simp will attempt to bum rush the tiefling rogue that he sees. He's just gonna
It's so
run across
too
deck.
too pretty for prison
Too
man.
pretty.
Pretty man.
You never want to hear that.
Give me a hug. And you
Oh, that's not
rough.
great.
Okay.
9.
Yeah, so you do not make the saving throw. The bolt of cold hits you in the shoulder, and now you've got a cold shoulder, and you take 5 cold damage, and your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
David, I roll a save.
No, you do not roll a save
But
because.
it was really good.
Well, I'm sorry, but what's going to happen is Simp is going to pull from his back 2 great, like, clubs that look to be made of some sort of giant bone, and he's going to swing at you twice, getting a natural 20 on one of them, and, both hits. Both hits.
19
wow,
and 20.
okay then.
You're
That's
dead.
super. That is great.
Oh, but he rolled a 1 on one of them, so you take
so he hits
10,
himself.
10 bludgeoning damage from the clubs in total. And, wham, wham! What health are you
I'm
at,
gonna
by the
take
way?
my HP down to 3 now.
3?
Yeah.
Okay, great. But
Yes.
then we come to window.
Hell yeah.
You're below deck. You hear some commotion happening.
Can I just
Let me just remind you, you're in the captain's quarters,
Yes.
where there's like typical captain's quarters maps and stuff.
cool.
Does this articulate with said quarters?
Window steal the maps.
No, that goes down to the cargo.
Well, can I
bay.
fashion one of the maps into a tricorner hat?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You're doing origami while we
Yeah, I'm
die.
doing window origami, and then I Eldritch Blast the shit out of the captain's quarters. My calling
Like-
card.
all the
like
battery
your-
lights.
down there.
like
That's how
his-
they know.
Yeah.
His bed, or there is what looks to be a pet rat
If
down
it
there.
blows a hole in the side of the ship, I would be happy.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right out
Yeah.
the side of the ship, there's
Yeah.
like probably a basketball-sized hole through the
Excellent.
side of the ship. You don't even have to roll because it's just a wall.
But like, so water can get in and sink the boat.
So the boat is floating above the ice because it's not actually in the river.
Oh!
Yeah, it's one of
Okay.
those psychically
Psychic
held
things.
boats.
Well then, yeah, I'll just blow up his quarters then.
Okay, yeah, you fuck up his quarters. It looks
Good
like
idea.
a storm happened in there.
Nice. Okay. Do I do damage to the boat?
Yeah, roll your Eldritch
Roll your
Blast
boat
damage.
damage.
Just to see what happens.
Roll,
It's a
roll,
10,
roll your
uh,
boat.
10.
Locron, you'll be after.
There you go.
2, so 5 damage to the boat.
All right, so yeah, his bed is in shambles. There's feathers everywhere because it looks like he had a nice down mattress.
As long as this room is just fucked up now. Like, everything's blown
It
around
looks
and
like a
shit.
chicken got
Yeah.
blown up in there or
Fucking,
something.
I've knocked over the globe, and I've Eldritch blasted the globe, and
Yeah, that globe doesn't exist
Doesn't have
He's
anymore.
gonna have
Globe
such a hard time sleeping.
but I've taken all the maps, and they're like a big hat. A big
You stuff all of the maps into your trash bags for later use.
Yep.
You got a map
totally.
hat.
Yep.
I mean, he's gonna have trouble sleeping, but he's gonna sleep the sleep of a righteous murderer who's killed all of us.
True.
I'm at 12, by the way.
Yeah, rub that in a little. Yeah.
Lokron, you are up and you've seen your friends be just not treated well, not nicely.
Can he roll animal handling on Simp? Because he seems kind of dumb.
I wonder why they call him Simple Simp. Is that why he's called Simp?
Maybe.
Fair.
We'll edit that out. It's all right.
Yeah. I touch just the small of Ark's back. And I go,
Yay.
Creepy.
I know, right? But I heal him, so it's fine. It's okay. So I heal him for 1d8 plus my wisdom. So here we go. Satellite radio.
That's
That
pretty
is 9.
9.
Wow.
9.
Thanks.
So enjoy that.
Enjoyed that.
Thank
one.
you.
Also, what does
I
your
appreciate
healing look
that.
like? Like, do clovers swarm up you and repair, nanobot repair you?
I'm not healing me, I'm healing him.
Oh yeah.
Can I go above my max?
No.
Or is okay? So I'm just back to
I
13.
really pictures me just putting my hands in my pockets. My hands come out covered in clover gel and or juice, and I just rub it, and then I rub
man,
every
like aloe vera.
cell.
You're
And
like the old dude who keeps candy just loose in his pockets, but you just pull it
Kinda,
out.
yeah.
Here,
And
have
then
some fudge.
And I'm covered in
rub it
this
on him.
green gunk,
Yeah,
and I'm just
he
like,
feels better, but he doesn't feel better.
I'm like,
and then-
gross, but thank you.
After
Touchy
I'm
man.
done healing most of them, you just kind of stand there looking all kind of frumpled, and I just go, "Mwah," and I just put some clover gel in his hair, and it sticks up.
Nice, and I look noticeably happier.
Yeah,
The sailors who aren't fighting go, very nice, very nice.
Nice, very nice.
yeah. I do the Vanna White, and I just blow it through my work.
Oh my god.
Ah! So what's your how much did I heal you for almost all that you took?
I'm good.
You're
All right.
Tip top.
Do you wanna run away?
I could heal. I have a bonus.
Oh, that's true. You could heal Dap too.
He's
could.
pretty good, and he
Is
can go into
is he
rage
pretty
mode.
good? Okay.
Well, it unfortunately rage doesn't protect me from icicles.
So is he okay? So he's in the crow's
That
nest.
is
If I go directly
unfortunate.
below it, will he be able to attack me?
In theory, no, because
Okay.
there is a plank floor. All right, so you run towards.
I cartwheel to the bottom
Yeah.
of the.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm limber as fuck. It's not really cartwheels. It's more like those shitty cartwheels that when people can't do cartwheals.
a round
legs.
off? Is that what they're called?
It's yeah,
Round-offs?
it's a round
It's
out.
not even that. It's like a shitty off, and then I just get to the base of the.
All right.
Ah!
All right, Arkmenos, you are face to face with this brute of a sailor named Simp.
Arkmenos!
And I'm trying to reattach my jaw.
No, it's really attached. It's
Transies!
salvaged.
Transies!
So first thing I do is I slick my hand back through the gel hair, and I look up at all the mesmerized sailors that found me really attractive, and I go, sometimes I wonder if there's more to life than being really, really ridiculously good looking. And I know
that movie.
Good, sweet reference, bro!
2001 call that wants to reference that.
Zoolander 2's coming out, I will have you know.
Oh, God.
And I go, there is one thing that is good to do in life besides being good looking, and it is start a mutiny. And I roll for a charisma roll.
Oh, yeah.
to
Make
see
a
if the
persuasion.
mesmerized persuasion roll.
Yeah.
Interesting.
18 plus 5, 23.
Ah! Screw the captain! This is our boat! I love you, Arkmenos! Take off your shirt!
Stop it.
Stop it.
And you see there two of the sailors who had sort of just been chilling out by themselves now run to the front of the boat and grab what look to be swiveling crossbows, essentially ballistas.
Fuck yeah.
And they train them on the captain and one on Simp. And they will take pot shots at each of them.
Coyote shouts.
Oh, dang. That hits the captain, and that hits Simp. Woo! So that's a 12 plus... Oh, only... Okay. So Simp...
As David just mutters damage to himself.
Only math.
You guys
It's
don't...
I need to make a show of this.
You guys don't need to know. Simp takes one in the arm. It looks like that sort of hurt one of his club arms. But the captain takes one across the neck.
Ugh.
And he is not
Is his
dead.
beard cut?
Yeah, no, he's got blood dripping down his beard, sort of looking really bad off, and
He's gonna have to shave.
he got shaved. His
Touche.
beard is gone,
Touche.
basically.
One shaft length in particular.
Now,
but,
do I still get an attack?
I'm gonna make that your action, but you can like jump away from
Hunting
the
action.
people who are
I'm
trying
gonna.
to kill
That
you.
sounds good.
Yeah.
away.
And there are like obviously ropes and things. Like
Ooh.
since you are the one who would typically swashbuckle,
Would
you
do
could
that.
swashbuckle.
Can I jump up in the netting? I don't want to climb up to the mast near the captain. In fact, I want to keep a healthy distance between us.
Yes.
But I do want to be up above Simp.
Put a wall of your new compatriots between you and the captain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. If there's
You
more
can
of them, I
flip
can
over
manipulate.
there.
I like them on the crossbows. I want them to do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, they are enjoying these
Cool. All
crossbows.
right, I flip up on the.
Sweet moves. You're so pretty.
Take off your shirt.
Doves
Thanks,
come
guys.
out. John Woo it.
So yeah, you just essentially like flip over Simp, and I imagine sort of like tap his head as you go
With
over.
my tail.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You have your tail.
Yeah.
Gets him right in the
The
eye.
most disrespectful of
You're
all
like
tail
you're like a
slaps.
kangaroo. You like spring
shit.
off your tail and yeah.
Coils like a spring
And
under.
as I
Fish
like
digger.
flip by him, my head like kind of goes by his ear, and I just whisper, "Did you see that, bro?"
And so
It's currently happening.
I'm here, yes.
these hatches appear to go down below deck to like probably the cargo hold. Do you want to land on them, or do you want to? You could even
wanna
try to
land-
break through them if you wanted, or
I want to land up above.
up above, like.
I don't know where the netting is that leads
Okay.
up
Oh
to the
yes,
mast.
the
I want to be
netting.
like halfway up the mast.
Okay, yeah. So you're like hanging on
Yep.
from the thing, and you pull yourself up, and now we come to Dap. You've just seen some
This is a
ridiculous
great view.
acrobatics.
This, you know what? I think that this mast looks a little unsteady, Captain. Don't you think you should? I'm gonna cut the mast out. Gah! And I like to.
You're bad at talking.
That's what my dad used to say.
Whoa! I go into a rage.
Your dad always used to tell you that you were bad at talking.
Yeah, that's why I talk so much. Alrighty then, let's
You're wrong.
roll attacks.
Yeah.
Gah! That is.
I'm gonna
not-
say you just hit the mast with both of them, but roll your damage on the.
Alrighty.
Because I mean, you're just hitting a non-moving target.
Alright, that is for a total of 11 damage.
All right.
Wait, no, plus 2, so 13 damage.
All right, so the mast, you get it so that about like 2 giant gashes are in it, and it starts to like sway unsteadily in the breeze, and you hear like a as it begins to fall over and sort of rips the lower part of the mast up out of the ship as well, and the ship is now like just cracking, and there's wood cracking everywhere.
We're
It's bad.
taking over a broken ship.
Well done. Oh, exactly what I intended.
I'm actually gonna make a saving throw for the captain. He hangs on to the crow's nest as it falls, but now he's sort of hanging over the side of the ship
Ooh.
in the falling crow's nest. And we come back to him, and he's gonna to once again put his fingers to his
God, we need to cut his
his head,
fingers off.
and will teleport over here up to the what do you call the back of a ship? An aft? The aft of
but
the
the
ship.
steering wheel, right?
Yes, near the steering wheel,
The
and
tiller.
he'll spin it real hard, and the sail will begin to sort of swing around. And Arkmenos, I'd like to make a strength check to hold on.
God damn it! All right,
and-
Captain Jack Sparrow.
While he's doing that, he will once again target. Oh, he's got some good spells. So,
Shit.
Locron and Dap.
I mean,
I'd like
can he
each.
hit me through this? Or is it because it's
Yeah, it's
no,
it
okay.
essentially your cover. You were hiding behind the mast, and then it breaks, and
Then he appeared right in front of you.
Oh!
I'm
hello.
like standing there with clovers, like.
Uh,
I lift one small clover in front of my face.
He's going to work on a spell that is called Brain Drain.
Oh, shit.
And if each one of you
Nice
could
try,
make
buddy.
a wisdom saving throw, you have to
Wisdom.
beat 13.
I'm not good at these.
I'm gonna roll for
yeah,
the,
roll your strength check.
20.
Damn, you are holding on to this like swirling.
And I just
sail.
yell, "Take notes, bro."
Hey, I'm great at swashbuckling. I teleport, you know.
sure, whatever.
You're-
Go hang out with your parents.
You're not as hot as everybody says.
That's not true, and you know it.
Oh, I
Also
know.
6. I got a 6.
And the other pirates are like, that Arkmenos is so hot right now.
Damn it.
Making it work. I got 16, so.
All right, you're fine. Dap, you take 7 psychic damage as your brain is sufficiently drained, but it makes you so angry because you just hear, "Son, I'm disappointed. Son,
My father always used to drain my brain all the time. Literally blood coming out of that before, but this almost as bad.
And now he'll say, Simp, take down those crossbows. And Simp will charge at these 2 fellows and
My
try
fan
to
club.
a club to each of the ones on the crossbow. But he will miss both of them because, as I said, he's sort of bleeding out of his arm. Window, you just blew up the captain's quarters, but you've heard a commotion above deck.
Cool.
What do you?
I go above deck.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
really.
And captain's right here, right?
Yeah, now he's a little bit above you, about
So
5
I'll
feet.
just blast right above me.
Like, where'd this garbage come from?
Dude, knock him off the back of the ship.
That's my plan.
And then he'll tell
But down. Oh, another 2.
It's a-
5 damage to the captain.
roll
Roll your attack
Oh.
against him first. It was just, so you roll your
Your
d20 and add 5.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. 13.
13?
That's 6.
11.
11.
Oh, that just misses him. The Eldritch Blast sort of blows by. What the hell? Why is this trash shooting?
Knocks his hat off the ship.
his four-cornered hat is... My hat! I'm powerless without my hat! And then, your hat sucked. You were always ugly. And he's balding underneath, you see. It's really embarrassing.
I really want there to be just a peanut gallery. Now they're just kind of really like. Just,
I really just kind of want to blow all his clothes off now and embarrass him.
And,
It's not enough to take the ship. We must also take his pride.
Humiliate the captain.
He failed the awkwardness check and took 5 humiliation damage.
I mean, that's really bad.
It is.
But you, so during this time, the mast has been splintering and the boards of the ship have been cracking and crunching, and you hear sort of an ooh noise, and I don't know.
It's a ghost mask.
a man in a sheet walks out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just material. No, that's not canon. But so you hear, where am I? Wait, and then you don't hear that voice anymore. But all of a sudden, the ship that had been floating above the ice, there's just a brief moment of like no gravity for you four, and you realize that you're falling about 3 feet through the air, and just thunk, and the ship hits the ice, breaks through the ice into the river, and you're now sort of floating and tilting because this ship, it is meant to float in water as well as
Psychically above it.
yes, as well as psychically above
Also,
it.
weren't we fighting for this ship?
But
Yeah, it didn't go so good. I don't want this ship anymore.
It says the Dragonborn who cut down the mast.
Who's for getting off? Anybody? Also, what happens to the guy, the Barnabas, and Jake,
are
and who gives a shit about Briar? But what happened to Barnabas and Jake?
they were like
They've been hanging onto the rudder
Yeah,
the whole
they were
time.
leashed
yeah.
up to the back of the
Yeah.
ship, but now that it's sort of crashed through the ice, they're slowly being pulled towards the now open river.
Stoically.
My lord, save us! Save Jake specifically. I know you love him, but also us.
I'll save Jake and Barnabas. Briar, I can offer you a quarrel bolt through the neck as a merciful death.
I'll offer your father death.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad. You're terrible at threats, Briar. This is why you're not in charge.
I'm only 3 years old.
Well, that's also why you're not in charge. Shut up now.
So Locron, you've witnessed all of this nonsense happening, as well as the ship falling. You hear the captain yell, "The psionic anchor! He must have woken up out of his trance. We must get the ship back above the water."
Yeah, duh.
Shut up! You don't know.
You're like the worst captain ever.
As
You
I rub my hands together, just muttering, Clover South.
just having like
And I rub all sorts of stuff over
dap.
And it's especially rimming around his belly button.
There you go. I'm
Yeah.
glad you finished that
Yeah.
sentence
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah, rimming
Could have
around.
left
man.
that one hanging and it
Yeah.
would have been
Oh, it would've been great.
questionable.
So you heal for 6
Six.
damage.
Thank you, strange wizard, for your green goo.
I love it. You always call him a wizard.
Yeah, Earth Wizard, you can do this.
Wild
Thank you.
wizard.
Yeah, or Wild Wizard.
I don't know things.
And then I like crappily round, like cartwheel, half not cartwheel away, just
Cackling while cackling.
You just go.
Where can I get a V block? Is the mast kind of this way? Is there any way
Yeah.
to get behind, like the mast?
You just lean slightly to the right.
Yes.
So
You
one
cling to the mast like a cat.
Yeah.
can't see me. And then we come to Arkmenos after your cowardly healing friend.
Do my
No, it's all right. You're not cowardly.
I helped.
You helped.
does my henchmen get to go first?
I'd say you go first and then
Fan
them.
club. Okay.
Yeah.
Fan club. Wait. Watch what I do. Admire it. Then go.
I
so.
love admiring you. You're an inspiration to me.
I know. I know. So I'm up in the mast, shakily.
Yes, your baby bats are flying around
Yes.
you as you're.
Yes.
I don't know what noise bats make. Cheap.
It's
they make cheap.
hypersonic chirps. No one. The
You
human
can
ear can't hear. Dap's like, oh, what is that? But
Yeah,
everyone
no
else-
idea.
Pissed off.
So I'm going to
Hit Simp, man. He's
do
attacking
that.
your
And
bows.
can I kind of want my bats to try their first attack, but I don't want Simp to hit. Well, he's pretty clumsy. I don't think you could hit a small flying object.
You could do like a race the arrow with bats. Like there used to be a move that me and Faye used to do
What?
where he would shoot an arrow and I would run to try and like get there at the same
Or
time and
various
stab
other,
the guy.
various
Don't
other
move.
types too, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be intense. They're baby bats.
Yeah.
But
So
I could
don't
ride
know-
the arrow like a train.
I will-
I'll say you can get advantage on your attack since the bats are like trying to bite him and distract
Nice.
him, and he's like,
Okay.
"Oh, the bats that don't understand."
You get your sneak attack then.
And it counts as they're feeding for the day. They get a little bit of
yes,
blood. So they're fed.
man. His shoulder is sort of spurting blood, and they're just frolicking
just-
in the fountain.
They're
that
like
is his-
airborne kittens, just licking the. All right,
Yes,
I'm done with that
perfect.
metaphor. Okay,
Yeah, so
so I
advantage
go
means-
sneak attack, but I say it quietly, so I don't ruin the advantage. And can I do a sneak attack with my bow?
Yeah, you
Okay.
totally can. So you hoist yourself up on the mast, and you take pot shots at him. All right, roll again because you have advantage.
Ooh.
Pretty jacked.
Well,
Roll
that was
better
a hole.
again.
That was a hole in the table.
Almost again.
That-
Wow.
This is the same
My
roll.
first roll was a 9 plus. What do I get?
4.
So 13, not great, but 13.
13 against his AC. It does hit him because you see he's sort of bare chested, very similar to
Like
Dap.
an even dumber tap.
Yeah, you don't really get the sense that like they have to fight that often on this ship because it's usually just a merchant trading vessel. But
Took you by surprise with our unwarranted assault, didn't we?
I thought maybe you were nice with your good looks, but I've been hurt before by pretty people.
And now you're getting
It's
it
what we
again.
do.
I have a very tragic backstory about my high school love, but you
No one
know.
cares.
No one cares. Hear from the mast behind.
I kind of want to hear it, but just to make fun of it. So now I'm rolling damage. 3.
And your sneak attack
Plus-
is another D6.
Okay, so
I
3
think it's
plus
2
2, so
D6
that's
now.
5, and then my sneak attack is just a 1. Does that also get the proficiency bonus?
No.
You just get so it's 5.
6.
6 total?
6 total.
All right, so Simp is not looking great, and now
He didn't look great to start with.
the two folks on the crossbows are going to, since he's right up in their grill, they're going to try to like disengage, but then pull out short swords and try to stab at
Man, they
him.
really like you a lot. They're taking
I
some
mean,
licks
you
for
guys fucking
They-
started something.
Yeah, they didn't like him in the beginning, alright?
Now help me finish it.
Oh my god, yeah. So they both pierce.
Nice.
And let's see. Oh wow.
We did it for you. It's all because of you.
And you see Simp.
A fan club.
He grabs his leg and he sort of takes a knee. He's not dead yet, but he is extremely bloody. And yes, he's bloodied.
Finish him, and you will get autographs.
What?
I can sell those for money, but I never would because I love you so much, Ark. Dapperton, you causing trouble.
Causing trouble, make it double. Alrighty then.
And it's not
I
a
forgot that I
spell.
got my temp HP, so that's plus a 4. Okay, so I'm like, hello, yes, you, Captain, sir.
Yes, what do you want?
Any final words?
I hate you.
That's
And I
fair.
hate your pretty boyfriend.
That's not fair.
And I hate this
Yeah,
trash bag. I don't fully understand its importance in these matters, but it seems.
Ooh! Yeah, he's window, motherfucker. Choo choo. Ballista bolt!
Oh god.
And it's all in slow motion.
I'll give you advantage for the line.
That's
Oh, good!
That was a hell of a line.
Crit
It was a
fail.
4. It was a 4. Also, that means this is the first time the ballista has gotten a lower than
Oh,
11.
that's true.
Which means I take a damage.
Yeah.
Really? Oh wow.
And it goes to a random target.
Roll a
no.
d8 and we'll
This
see who
could
it
have been
goes
like
to.
the scene in the interview where the helicopter gets hit.
No spoilers. We're on the internet.
All right, let's see who will get hit. 8.
All right, so it shoots at Arkmenos.
Whoa.
But so now
Oh, my hair!
Which is literally the opposite direction. So I'm like, motherfucker, chung chung, pow, off to the side.
You're trying to like.
Do I make a
shot it
saving?
like
Do I make a saving
uh,
throw?
I believe you just rolled damage.
No, you just get hit.
Yeah, so roll your d12 damage.
You are such a douche.
You have a d12 right here.
All
Is it really
right.
D12? God, that's like my entire hit points is a D12.
It's also +1, so it's 12.
Oh my god.
I get stabbed literally through the lungs, and I'm like,
Man, everybody's not a fan today.
I'm at one hit point,
Yeah, what-
dangling bloodily from the net.
From the net of the mast. Oh my god.
At least I didn't hit your bats, right? Ark? No?
Nothing, because it's unconscious.
And I'm like, you mean these bats? And they're like feeding off my blood.
Yeah, they're inside of you, like.
Oh.
Meant to do that. That was totally on purpose.
Uh,
He's a traitor. You saw him, Lokron. Definitely a traitor.
I just got done healing him.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
and
Oh,
so
man.
at that point, Simp is going to take 2 more pot shots at the guys who are attacking him.
You take a pot shot with a club?
I don't know what the term pot shot means
I
technically.
believe a pot shot is what Dap just did
Yeah.
to Arkmenos.
It's when your shot is full of shit. That is
Yes,
a shit
yep.
shot.
Oh, okay. But he misses with both of his clubs. He's really bad. But then the captain will, on his final legs, he'll look at Window, this trash that has been, that took his precious four-cornered hat from him. He'll say,
Well-
I hope you go to the dumpster in the sky!
Oh yeah!
And he'll try to...
Sounds good to Window.
He'll try to, he'll take his 2 hands and he'll clap them together, and there's just a
Ooh.
gigantic boom of thunder, and I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
14.
14?
Plus-
You're
No,
fine.
+1 is 15.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, you're totally fine. I mean, not having ears really helps in resisting thunder
It just
damage.
wiggles your trash a bit.
Just vibrates the bags, they rustle.
And I,
Who is this foe that has come to face me with such power?
Can I rebuke him hellishly with my trash
Oh, you
Yeah.
certainly can trash
This is the
NATO
first
him.
hellish rebuke. This is the first time Window's been hit.
Wait,
He
can
does a
someone
very good job.
explain
I
to
don't
me
worry.
what hellish
I'm not
rebuke
getting hurt
is?
much.
So, Window has a reaction attack called Hellish Rebuke. So when he's attacked, he can say, "Nah, hell nah, I'm gonna hurt
But
you
more like,
too."
I'm Window.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Rebuked.
What your am? Oh, man.
+5? You get plus
Yeah, you get plus
So
5.
12.
Yeah, just 12.
12? That hits his AC,
Oh,
actually.
Is it
yeah!
against AC?
Alright.
Well, any attack is against AC. That's the only defense you have.
Oh.
This one's a D10, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's an 8. And that's a
Whoa.
9.
It's 2d10.
The trash.
So he takes hella fire damage.
Yeah, the trash sort of envelops him, and you don't see him for a moment. It's like in the cartoons when there are 2 guys fighting, and there's like a dust cloud around them, and you can't see anything specifically.
Methane pocket.
But yeah, it just sort of explodes and dissipates, and there's literally nothing left of the
Boots.
captain
Steaming boots.
except for his steaming boots,
They weren't even his boots.
which by the law. By the law of the sea, or in this case, the river, those boots now belong to Window. So yeah, he
Little
is
boots
no
on the
more.
bottom of his trash bag.
Captain, no!
Yeah, not anymore.
And now it's Window's turn. You can go again.
Nice.
Because that was just your reaction.
Please execute all the enemy's Window. That'd be amazing.
And
like-
the fan club.
Let's just simp
Out of
right now.
Pure zeal.
I like eat the boots. I like eat the boots.
Yeah, I'll give you 4 HP from that.
Alright. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Plus 4 boot.
Yeah.
Boot HP.
He heals by eating leather.
Yeah.
Alright, so who's the last surviving main?
All the way across the deck, there is Simp.
I'll blow up in his face.
Yeah.
You could probably Eldritch Blast him from back there.
Oh, yeah.
You do. Now would be
I'll
close.
go over here. I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Yeah, he's almost dead.
If Locron is any indication, you don't want to be close to him.
Okay.
Or not Locron, excuse me,
Ooh,
Arkmenos. I
Arkmenos,
keep
yeah.
confusing.
It's got a.
Yeah, you got the hard K sounds.
What am I adding to this?
5.
Oh, Jesus, 23.
Yeah, you blast him. How much damage do you do to that poor
We'll find
motherfucker?
out.
I forgot that arc.
Find
just,
out and beat
unconscious.
J.
I've been nearly dead twice.
No, you add your charisma now, right?
Yeah.
Because your thing. So 5
Really?
or 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
it's
had
like
3
He
of
gets
it.
hit for 12.
Damn. So, yes, he is dead.
Nice.
You blast a hole clean through his chest,
Nice.
and
I go.
It makes a slight whistle sound.
As just a cavity opens in his chest.
he goes,
We're all a little afraid of Window now.
"Oi."
Yeah!
Who should be? You can tell that he like tries to growl as he goes down, but he can literally make no air come out of him because his
lungs are
lungs don't
gone.
exist anymore. But the rest of the crew looks around and they say, "Ark, is this trash with you?"
And he says,
Yes.
Goes, "Long live the trash!
Ooh!
What's your name, trash? We would love to sing your praises throughout the land."
I'm Window!
You don't say!
Yes!
Go, Window!
Yes,
Hooray!
quite. Well done, Window, defeating those people who were murdering us. Also, Ark, I had to say, way to get in front of my arrow. I had a plan for that. Never mind, you don't have to apologize.
I like bare my fangs menacingly and
As
then
best
go
as you
back to
can when you're-
bleeding.
Yeah, exactly.
But with the final blow being struck against the antagonists, the mast finally crashes down on the ice beside you, beside the ship. The ship's sort of floating in the water, but you get the sense that it might slowly be sinking because there may or may not be a hole in the side of the captain's room.
So smug.
I'm so glad we took this ship.
Oh, the supplies down below deck. They'll be flooding. We gotta get the supplies.
Yes.
Everybody loot the ship.
So I'm assuming, yeah, you loot the ship.
Yeah.
Dap goes to the back, and now it's just 3 lines trailing in the water behind it, and he hauls up Jake's first.
You can't really tell which one is which. So you haul up
I
one.
assume the heaviest one is my riding
So you
dress.
literally
test
check
them
off.
Yeah, I don't want to pull up Briar's first.
Okay.
He doesn't
Test
need
his
that kind of
hotness.
positive reinforcement.
Yeah. So while you're pulling up Jake, what is Window doing?
We're just on the shore, like a river.
I mean, yeah, you're like slowly sinking into this river.
All right, I'll just stack myself outside the boat on land.
So you just blow yourself off
Yeah,
onto the
yeah.
ice flow.
Yep.
Arkmenos, you are.
Can I try to loot anything? Or
Yeah, if
this,
you wanna
or tell
run-
my henchmen to loot something.
Yeah, if you want to
How
run.
many sailors did we gain in this
They're
gambit?
like five sailors.
Nice. Okay, so I like
2 of them
limp-
look to be more merchants than actual
Okay.
sailors, but it's our cargo.
So I'm like limping downstairs and I'm like, if you guys want me to autograph your stuff, you should grab it and bring it ashore.
Oh, that's a great idea, Ark. We love you so much.
I know.
So they grab what look to be some barrels and some crates. There's a weird trap door in the bottom of the ship, and they open it, and there's a very confused looking probably teenage boy in there who.
This is a boy hole. We keep the boy
Very
down
Peter
there.
Pan. Very Peter Pan.
David, as you can clearly see, I've rolled a critical 20 on my perception check to find out more about RP Gentlemen.
Well met, Patrick. All of our previous episodes are online at rpgentleman.com.
But is it not also true that they can be found on the iTunes or Stitcher, a third-party app for delicious audio love?
right yet again, but were you further aware that for those listeners gifted in social media craft, we are on Facebook at facebook.com/rpgentleman, as well as on Twitter with the handle @rpgentleman.
Gasp yet again, but I might know more than you think, for I am aware that we are on Google Plus for the 3 people who still use Google Plus. We will not abandon you, you happy trio.
Well, all of our listeners should be on the lookout for our upcoming We Fight Your Monster campaign. We will be taking audience submissions for the most fiendish of monsters to pit against our 3 dungeon masters.
In hell.
Oh my. Goodbye.
The boy hole. We keep the boy
Very
down
Peter
there.
Pan.
He,
Very Peter Pan.
He has like strange runes. His head is shaven and he has strange runes drawn, painted on his head.
Is it druidic?
No, it's not druidic. It looks. You recognize it as some sort of psionic power up runes. I don't know.
I say,
I summon a psionic monocle to examine them closer.
Yeah.
Like a psionic jeweler's magnifying glass.
If you want to make,
I tap it with some clovers.
if you want to make a perception check as they're pulling him out, you can.
I do, and I also say, Dap, take a look at this, and I touch his belly button.
Again, I'm hauling up a dragon out of the water. It's hard.
Later, right later.
And
later.
so, Arkmenos, if you want to grab some of the cargo as well.
I grab the cargo, the most expensive looking, the chests that look like they most likely
There's one
contain
that
gold.
definitely looks like it has some gold in there.
That's the one.
So that's not optimal.
I mean, you recognize that this is probably where the psionic anchor, because the psionic anchor, remember, is a person who is like in a trance, levitating the boat above the water.
Horrifying at all.
I mean, it's a job they sign up for.
As
so.
I
signed up for
limp
this
by with the
movie.
chest, I go, "You're not very good at your job, man."
And they're hauling up the boy out of the hole, and he's looking. Shut up. He's looking around, and you can tell there's if you two want to make insight checks, you totally can. Locron, if you want to make an insight check.
Not
as well.
good.
And
Well,
Not good.
there have been better ones. 11.
11. So he looks very confused, and he's saying things
As
like,
well he should be.
Where am I? This is where's my mother? Where's my father? What's going on? And the sailor's like, what are you talking about, Jeff? What are you saying? You're acting crazy. Well, you let the boat sink, for God's sake. But the water level is slowly
Jeff.
rising under the deck. And I'm going to say, Arkmenos, you also loot the captain's quarters a little bit, so you
What's
get
left?
some nice feathers, some
Slowly. Loot it for bandages first.
Yes. And you all jump ashore.
I when Jake gets up, I slap him on his hindquarters so he jumps to shore, and then I grab both of Barnabas's and Briar's, and I don't pull it up, but I jump to shore with the cut ropes in my hand, and then I slowly, leisurely bring
eventually
them up.
drag them out,
Yeah.
and they come out gasping. And Barnabas actually, he looks fine. I was just seeing.
Well done, Barnabas. Hale and hearty as usual.
And Briar, being younger, was able to hold his breath better than Barnabas, but he's, well, Lord, you saved me. Thank you so much.
I kick him back in. Just to teach him a lesson. All right, don't thank me for things. I did it for my own convenience. Plop.
Lord, you really are just changeable as the wind.
That's Window over here.
Window.
My fine friend who does great battle.
Dear Window, and Briar, the young dragonborn squire, addresses Window, and he says, "Would I be able to work for you, good Sir Window? I'd rather work for you than for Dap, Lord Dap here."
I would be willing to give you a gift of a fairly useless squire in return for your combat prowess.
No! I'm Window!
Fair.
I think-
Solo act is Window.
My lord, I think that means that he would like me to help him out and for you not to hit me anymore. I'm very-
Pop! Back in the river you go.
Ah,
He can crawl out himself this time.
Okay. And so you all sort of collect yourselves on the shore of the river. The newly sort of cracked open ice is, you can see the water down there. There are a few spark salmon, but not many, as we know. But you examine the supplies with the crew. It doesn't look like there's any too much damage to these posters. You know, they didn't get wet. These poster scrolls.
Poster scrolls?
What is on the posters?
Posters barely better than books.
Yeah, we're supposed to deliver these to Undercurrent, some sort of they came from the cities of the gate, you know, some sort of marketing firm. I don't really understand. It's
Dap and rolls one of the scrolls.
and you see there's some strange pictograms as well, and it says Gary the Good Goblin always checks his shoes to make sure they're tied. And there's one that says Gary the Good Goblin always holds his sword extra tight.
It's a charisma campaign.
I don't know. I figured this was for some sort of children's cartoon show.
About murderous goblins.
Hey, I'm not part of the SCC. I let it be.
Like a motto you have?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it would apply to a lot of situations.
Sick reference, bro.
Yeah, I used to work for the government, but then I got out to see the sights on my boat. But I guess I don't know.
How'd you like to die nobly in combat by our sides / in front of us?
I thought that was a threat. It seemed like you were threatening me.
No, that's an honor.
I'm
And
gonna
I go,
just
Dap, let me try.
I'm gonna help out Arkmenos. I like him.
How would you like to live through combat
Yes,
by my side?
that's a better pitch. You should be.
Alright.
You take these posters. They seem like you know about marketing.
That is
and-
great. Do you also have some gold? Can I like rummage through the...
That chest that you grabbed earlier
Yep.
appears to have about 500 gold pieces in it. It looks like the entire store that they had been carrying, but you secreted away without them really noticing.
Sweet.
I'd like to search and/or just, I don't know, generally examine the posters for...
The posters?
Right.
Well, so, yeah, you notice that on the crate that they came out of, it says, to be delivered to Griggs Tavern, Undercurrent, care of Gary G.G. Oblin.
Mr. Oblin would like these delivered right away. We should really deliver these.
Oh, you guys are getting into the mail business, I guess.
We're into whatever business we can steal the most from.
Wow, that's very forward of you.
Where'd you say you got these from again?
We're from the City of the Gates.
City of the Gates.
On the crate, but so there was the address that it was addressed to Gary G.G. Oblin, but the return address, I guess, is from the marketing firm of the Head and the Heart. And
In the heart.
That is a cheesy name.
All right.
Companions, minus the one who shot me, because we are not on speaking terms right now.
All right, whatever. I don't even care.
I didn't expect you
You're not
to.
gonna share your new minions, I guess.
Nope. You got two of them, and that's.
you already have your own minions.
Yeah. You guys want to go to the City of the Gates?
Yes!
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was easy.
I mean, we just came from the City of the Gates. Are we going with you? That's what we're doing?
Yeah, well,
There is fame and fortune in it.
I
If
like
you
fortune.
companion-
I was never much for fame. You guys are much for
No,
fame.
there's fame
now.
for me and my.
Oh, we
compatriots.
can help you get fame.
Yes.
Yeah. Just keep the autographs coming, and also any
I
food.
sign his forehead and I go, "You made the right decision."
Oh, you sign it with your dagger. And you sign-
With my tail, I just carve like a demonic symbol,
yeah.
and I go, "This is the beginning."
Oh.
He's like,
It's
"What?"
always the beginning for you, all right? I heard you the first time.
I have a lot of beginnings. I don't know.
This is the way you're recreating
Things
yourself.
keep ending for me. Okay? Things
Rebranding
keep
again
ending,
as you
rebranding.
brand your
The
minions.
tiefling formerly known
It's-
as Ark.
I've always wanted to create my own criminal organization.
Really?
I have.
Sounds successful.
I've always wanted to
It
join
could be.
a criminal organization.
And let me guess, no one has ever let you.
No, for some reason.
Is it because you kill them?
Well, not all of them. Sometimes just their friends or family.
Say, Ark, I thought that you weren't on speaking terms with this weird-looking blue bird-legged guy.
Is my bird leg still a bird leg?
Yeah, it's not the end of the day yet. It's-
Okay.
You are astute, and everything I've been saying has been rhetorical. I am not sure why he's answering.
Yeah, I don't understand what that word means. This is why.
And we have our answer.
There is one thing that I did just remember. I'd like Lokron to make a wisdom saving throw, and I'd like the rest of you to make perception checks.
Oh, because of the globe you drank.
13? All right.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you, Window, what'd you get? Yeah. Okay. So Window is still busy folding hats, I imagine, out of maps.
Window! I'm just blowing
Map hat.
down the road.
Yeah, just fuck everybody.
Blowing away down the road.
You go get the dude's hat, the captain's hat that you blew off previously.
That was four corners, so.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe you Eldritch
Window has
Blast in the corner
standards.
opposite.
Yeah.
So would he consider bicorn to be better than tricorn? Like the fewer the corns, the better.
3 is the
like
only
a
number
sailor
for me.
hat, a 2-pointed sailor's hat.
3 bags, 3 corners. That's all I'm saying.
It is meant to be. But so, Arkmenos, you notice, just like with your fucking perfect vision, despite having a hole in your lung,
It lost a fair amount of blood.
Fair amount of blood. It enhances the senses of my brain.
you see another crate that looks like it's vacuum sealed, and it's
Not
addressed
for
to not for long. It's addressed to Mayor. I don't remember his name. The Mayor of Undercurrent, whatever I named him.
Very important.
Karger. Mayor Karger of Undercurrent, and you open it up, and there are these little like pinkish orange cakes. They look to be food of some sort.
Look like they could be delicious.
Yeah, they
I
are.
eat one?
They smell kind of fishy.
Dab immediately starts devouring them.
I was gonna have a minion do that, but alright, Dad beat me to it, so...
Well, I mean, you have them.
and that's
so,
true,
yeah.
I do have them.
Yeah, you can do
So
whatever.
before Dap lunges for them, I go, Minion, try one.
Hand to the face.
It's
and
dangerous with that.
It is dangerous.
I will eat your hand.
It is, I know.
Or lick it, at the very least.
Quickly, eat it, I only have a couple seconds, I can't hold it back.
and so one of them, yeah, these looks like some of those spark salmon cakes. They're pretty good, you know. And he eats one. Yeah, delicious. They get full of iron.
Can I have one now after you've finished feeding your minions? That's what minions are for. To feed you.
I am not sure what to respond to that, or the fact that I'm still bleeding out of my lungs. But if it means you will stop
Always
talking,
going on about your
if it
sucking
means
chest wound.
you will
All
stop
right.
talking, you can have this cupcake.
I subtly whisper and rub Ark's shoulders like, it's okay. And I heal him with healing words. So
That's very
I heal 1d4 plus my wisdom modifier. You are healed 6.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I also
feel
whisper,
good.
quit your bitching. And I slowly walk away.
But before you walk away, I go, thanks, here's a cupcake.
I didn't hear you.
Lokron, it like only communicates via whisper.
Nice.
Or crazy, like,
Well, or yeah.
or clovers.
and
Clover
as
whispers.
as you heal me, I kind of perk up and the blood goes back to my head and I go, Uncia, thank you for healing me.
Oh, I'm glad this is back. Fantastic.
So yeah, Ark, you noticed those salmon cakes. It's like full of salmon cakes, and it's addressed again to the Mayor of Undercurrent. And Dap, you noticed there's some what looked to be a barrel of like bath salts that you smell them.
Like with the one you smoke and you eat someone's face.
You're not sure, but you smell it. Actually, you rolled very well, so you know that they smell. They give you sort of a good. They smell like rose petals almost, and
I eat that too.
So he immediately buries his snout in it.
you eat it. You get the sense you're not supposed to eat it, but
I get the sense of a lot of things. That doesn't stop me before.
you actually feel better and you heal for 4 HP.
Nice.
You get the sense that if you put them in a bath and took a bath in them, they might heal you more than if you ate the things you're not supposed to eat.
Did anything come of my wisdom saving throw? I assume I
That's
passed
right.
without-
You rolled
13.
You rolled 13. In your head, you sort of. You don't go black. It's just sort of like all of a sudden you're like a spectator in your head, and you get a little bit of indigestion from that flour that you ate, and you hear, and you guys hear coming out of Lokron's lips. Hello, where am I?
Oh, this is not good.
Callahan, where are you?
He's not creepily whispering. Something's wrong.
Who are you? Who are all of you?
We're your friends.
Who's that pile of trash that looks?
Yeah, not friends exactly.
Also your
but-
friends. Do you have Lokon trapped in there, some kind of spectral tater?
And Lokron, you can respond.
Ghost potato.
You can respond as well, but it's just sort of like there's a second person inside of you now. You get the sense it's my name's Merritt. I didn't.
The dragon.
Oh, hello.
You're a dragon.
So are you.
No.
I know you are, but what am I?
Can I speak with an adult, please?
Yeah, we don't have those, but the question, how did you die?
I was taken by the consumption, the calla lily consumption down
It's
in.
a very cheery name for a brutal disease.
all of the elven diseases are named for flowers.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Well, you're dumb.
It's been said.
I like
can
you,
hear
you're
this?
astute.
Lokron is.
So, can you...
I immediately poison spray my ears. Just to make sure everything's okay. Just make sure everything's okay. I'm immune to it, man.
I don't like that.
I do.
Stop poison spray. Just talking to yourself.
I'm high as a kite. I need to even my keel.
Yeah, so Merritt, can you cast spells right now?
I've never been much for spells. My wife would do that. She was a wonderful wizard.
Never met her.
That's one way of putting it.
We don't
That's
know
one way of
her.
putting it.
I feel like I died,
Yes, definitely did.
but now I'm here.
Work as
I'm
confused as
here.
you are.
Did you bring me back?
I ate
Who
you.
are and Lokron, your hand points in front of your face at you. Who are you?
Wait a sec, and I grab my arm and this is mine.
Why am I in another person's body?
I snow jostle the circle trying to get away from the boys. Like, get away from me!
Yeah, well, we are going to City of the Gates, and there are probably medical professionals there, so we can get this checked out. Until then...
Hey, Ark, we should also get Jeff checked out. Our psionic anchor, Jeff, he's acting all weird.
Yeah, he was terrible psionic anchor.
Yes, I'm not sure. I'm missing my mom and my dad, and now all of a sudden, the last thing I remember, there was a storm. And
Sounds like a whiner. Can I eat the whiner?
there was some lightning, and
Maybe.
I don't-
He might be worth some money.
Oh wait, you get struck by lightning?
Yes, I was fishing, and I had the strangest dream about goblins and a dragon.
You died. Is everybody here dead? I'm really confused.
Am I dead?
I don't
Says Lokron out of his mouth.
I'm alive.
know. Yes, you're dead.
You're just break dancing trying to get the fucking.
job.
You were extra crispy. We went to your funeral. It's very
Yeah.
sad.
So I'm dead.
Yes.
Actually, you were eaten by... You ate him the first
No,
time.
I
No,
didn't.
no.
No, I
Not
was
yet.
overwhelmed by emotion.
tried.
It was
You
very
tried, yeah.
sad.
And you see the young boy sort of start to cry, and he puts his hands over his face, and he starts sobbing. But then all of a sudden, the boy blinks, and he takes his head out, and he goes, Where did I just go? I don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah, you're like me.
And,
you have multiple personalities.
You guys
There are
hear
too many people everywhere.
you guys hear the sound of sobbing like on the wind, and it sort of disappears.
Good riddance, whiny child.
Okay.
You had-
The boat sank, guys. What
Yes.
happened there?
That's on you.
You got possessed by some type of child ghost, and then you fucked everything up.
And one of the other boatsmen slaps Jeff on the back of the head, saying, "Good to have you back, Jeff." Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Can you?
Who's this pretty boy?
Oh, hi.
You won me over. I'll go wherever you're going.
I was worried you'd play hard to get, so I'm glad. We are going to go to the City of the Gates, and we are going now. And we go to window, because window's like down.
Wait,
I
Just,
think
like,
already
start-
started like.
I've started a
blow floating
fire.
back.
I started a fire in my tricorner map hat, but then I just burned the hat, and I went no.
we hear it echoing across the tundra.
And now I'm tricorner hatless
And we
again.
engage.
Well,
in
but
our
you had a
journey.
bunch of maps stuffed in your trash bags.
I burned them all. I burned every.
So
It's like your
might have
addiction.
been
I burned every
useful.
map hat.
It's dark when we get there, and we settle down to camp outside the outskirts of the city,
Why would we just go?
and then we bio break.
Yeah, it's a several day journey, but yeah. All right, back from the bio. you guys, Dap, I believe you had a question, or maybe just Patrick has a question.
Yeah, have we long rested?
Bring that back.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
it's so the way I have this little map that I drew of the continent of the Kain Empire, it is by no means good, but I'm going to make it better eventually. So
David, the honest DM.
this is like top down. So this is the North Pole in the middle, and it circles around the North Pole. Undercurrent is where you guys were. It's very close to the inner Circle C. You were on sort of your way to Serta, but you're over here. But the cities of the gates are over here. So you just sort of travel along the length. It's pretty barren. Like there are rivers, still
Yeah.
like trans iceberg rivers. Like I don't. Yeah.
Don't make it you
Well, I mean, if you guys have input for a word that is like subterranean, subaquatic.
It'd be
Subaquatic.
subarctic, but
no,
cavernous.
subtundra,
Subburgian.
Suburgian,
Suburban.
What's the science word for ice? I don't know what ice. I don't know. I'm not science.
Solidified dihydrogen oxide.
I wish I
Nice.
knew.
Look at you go.
Anyway, we're gonna call it Subburgian for now.
Suburban
So-
rivers.
Since the continent is round,
Yes.
if we were to completely circumvent it once,
Circumnavigate it once.
Thank you.
We're just completely
yeah, if we
ignore
were to
the
just ignore it.
continent.
Okay, then
Went
now
into
that ruins,
space. All right, we're in
ruins my
space now,
joke,
guys.
which was bad to start with. But if we were to completely circumnavigate it once, thank you, would we like go and collect 200 gold?
Didn't need to
Sorry,
wait for that
was
one.
it. I know that was.
Let's
All right.
blow, let's blow on float to this gate city.
So, but we've long rested.
Yeah, no,
Things
because
are refreshed.
as you guys can see, it is like a pretty long way. It's
a third of the continent.
Yeah, we're gonna say
Several
it takes
square
probably
inches
about
on
a
the map.
week. Since you guys are like walking, it'll take really long time.
I'm riding.
I am snow jostling.
I mean, on the way you do pass through some small villages and things. If you wanted to like find some mounts, there are
Or
plenty.
hats.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you visit the nicest haberdashery you can find, but you sneak in and just steal a hat
Yeah,
because
I blow all the hats over on their poles.
Just
and shit.
petty vandalism
Yeah.
from window.
Yeah.
All the weird ghostness completely forgotten.
there's the scribe following his, just writing out his folklore.
well,
Village of the legend
Window
of
does notice.
I leave some garbage in exchange for the nicest tri-corner hat in the store.
Window, despite being a vandal, is a fair customer.
Gold-plated tricorn with little tassels.
Yeah.
You know, a bean can
Yeah.
is good recompense.
And I find a village healer to fix my nose, which was an injury as I'm an athlete.
So you've got some like headgear on
bowling.
now, like braces for your nose.
No, it's my horns. There's like little, like the headgear's tied to my horns.
It's like a suspension bridge, but like pulling
For
your
your
nose the
nose.
right way.
Oh my god.
But
Or no.
it's gonna look beautiful.
What are they going to impress the ladies? Is that little facial thing?
It's like the
Yeah.
braces that had rubber bands. Like I never had braces, but do all braces have
No.
the thing where the rubber
If
bands?
you have an overbite or an underbite, they do, and I had that.
Yeah,
so
me
yes.
too.
Thank
It
you for
hurts.
bringing up those painful memories.
Yeah, that
Painful
always reminded me
rubber
of like
bandy memories.
Hannibal, because you know how like Hannibal Lecter had the thing over his face.
Just like a serial killer.
Glad I did not meet you and had braces. You kind of remind me of Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Oh, good.
I never
Middle
had
school was
braces because I have just great genetic teeth. You know, it's
Me
pretty-
too.
Hell yeah!
great. Let the record show.
You get a point of inspiration for your good teeth.
I don't know,
Steven.
Damn it.
What?
Window doesn't even have teeth really though, unless there's like teeth in the bag.
That's your
Oh.
epic destiny, Tooth Fairy.
I just got the teeth of like hobo vagrants inside my trash.
Goddamn garbage teeth.
Yeah.
In one of the villages you visit, you find like what must be a dentist's office, and out back there's just a dumpster full of teeth.
All right, I take a good heaping of them. I take the luckiest and shiniest teeth.
The luckiest teeth.
Yeah.
All right.
Make a perception check.
During one of the sit downs, I sidle up to the newly repaired Arkmenos and ask him if he wants to try his hand at dragon poker.
I don't know if you're trying to be friendly with me or trying to steal things from me.
Well, why can't it be both?
Yeah, okay.
One of the sailors says, "Hey, I'll play some dragon poker."
Yeah, let's all play.
All right, I'll put Briar up as stakes. I can ante with his fingers if you want to. but I think we just do a general roll to see who wins.
We're actually playing poker now.
I said just do a general thing. I'd like some of his money. Is what I want.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I will put up. You say Briar?
Yes.
Oh, Like
I slip Arkmenos some clover. Be like, this should cover you.
nice.
And I also I sit behind like I'm watching the game, but I also touch him in the lower back and I give him a bonus to roll.
Yeah,
on,
this is
on
weird,
poker
but
game.
thank you, thank you. Shh.
I always play poker with friends.
So I would put up a 3-year-old soul is worth about 100 gold.
It's very specific. I'm glad you know that. Market prices.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I
it's,
check my clover conversion chart. I'm like,
It's bid-esque.
All right.
It checks out, guys.
So I assume we're
Numbers
just
Roll
sleight of
the
handing
dice.
against each other, right?
you guys are both trying to rob each other.
That's true.
Yeah, I have proficiency with my dragon poker set, though. That's actually a thing I get for being a noble.
Oh god, did you have a gaming set?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you, yeah. Did someone give you that? Well, that's okay, because I have proficiency and class feature sleight of hand, which is times 2 proficiency. So I have plus 10.
I get plus 3.
All right.
Yeah, fair game.
So the sailor rolled a 5.
Oh!
Yeah, I rolled 6.
Plus 10 is
Yeah,
17,
yeah, you won 100 gold.
All dragons.
There's like there's,
But every card is a dragon. It's just how many
it's
cards
just
you
you have
have.
more cards. There's like a mad scramble as everyone's hands like
It's
scrabble
it's
for
like
cards.
spoons.
I'm consulting my conversion. I'm like, oh, this all checks
I
out.
backhand the sailor as I grab
Yeah.
more.
And as I reluctantly piece gold over to
Thank
into
you,
his
thank
hand,
you.
I look at Brian and I go, I'm sorry, little one.
Wait, even
Next
wait,
time,
I
and
can
he's
give
like,
you, I can give you a D4 to buff. Remember your rolls
oh,
because I was guiding you.
I don't know if it'd be enough.
Yeah, I
What'd you
had
roll?
a 20 non-natural.
Hang on, if I roll 4, it's a tie.
Oh, snap.
Because I had a 6 plus 10, which is 16.
Nope.
Nope.
Ah, good
Everything we
roll.
just
Good
described
try, man.
still happens.
Yep, no retconning, thank God. Window, what are you doing as your friends are gambling?
I'm just admiring.
You have a
Are we in like some
point.
kind of ferry boat casino type of situation?
I imagine that you're like outside of a small village, or if you wanted, you could be like at the inn or a tavern in a small
We should
village.
go to the-
on
We've
the way.
insulted our way into getting rooms at a tavern. A lot of you know the drill.
Yeah, so you're
set up
you're
camp
either
in a tavern.
I'm down in the trash room looking for some of the most delectable hotel trash.
Now you've gotten like ritzy with your trash. It's also
you sweet talk a really good looking heap in the corner.
Yeah, I'm window.
Come here often.
I'm in the corner and I'm like drawing in clover salve the runes I saw on the human anchor's forehead.
Yeah.
And did they-
You're like
finger painting.
Yeah.
in the
You're like
corner.
Rain
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
I was
like
gonna say-
Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah, you're like Matt Damon in Goodwill Hunting, and you like Eureka! I figured out the
like a wandering wizard walks by and he stops and he's like, my God, that's it.
like son. Well, not son, old man, but old man.
He's even older though.
Yeah, I'm 420. Oh, wow.
The man doesn't want to talk, wizard. Cha!
And he
The golden
takes
opportunity is.
he takes both wands and touches your chicken bird leg, and now it turns into like a bear leg.
I wanted to be an octopus tentacle.
He touches your other leg, and it's an octopus tentacle now. Ah!
Octobear!
Well played, wizard.
Wizard
well
out!
played.
Wizard out, yo! Disappears.
Yeah, he had mad
I'm gonna go
swag.
make out with that trash heap.
Oh. Question, can I... So,
That's affirmative consent right there.
Wizard's a cockhole.
So,
Or Window's a cockhole. He likes to watch.
A cuckold, you
Cuckold. I like to say cockhole. It's more
no,
literal.
that's not the
He's
word.
holding his.
It's gotta eat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, so you guys are in this little village. It's on the way to the cities of the gates. If you guys want to do anything else here, you can. Otherwise, you can continue on the way.
Can I like search
window?
town for any druidic writings?
Yeah,
or any
so you-
caches or
you
know,
find-
lies of druid things?
You find like a small, what looks to be like a halfling, standing behind a little what do you call it? A cart, like in the market square, and he's got long, curly, wavy, golden hair, but he's wearing clover spalders similar to you, and he's got essentially what are clover flip-flops on.
Good for subarctic temperatures.
And his stand is just full of jars of this like golden liquid. They appear to be honey, not pee.
I sell my pee at market. I am the wizard druid.
No. Hello, Locron. It's good to see you.
Hello, hello.
Yes, they are so
This is when you
creepy
get chatty.
together.
You know this to be one of your fellow snow ice clover
You
druids.
poke each other in the belly button.
We both guide each other with we just approach
you
each other.
guidance
we
to
just
both.
Both the noses just. I haven't had a good guidance in a while.
Oh yes, that feels very good. His name is Barper.
Dignified.
Yes.
We're dignified people, okay?
Yes, okay. What are you doing this far from Undercurrent?
None of your business. But
Oh,
here's a
that's
job
the
for-
way?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I know better than you. It's
They are
fine.
such
Okay.
douches.
So
I say
I,
it to my companion.
friends, I see.
who?
That's the way.
I
Yeah,
think
we
this
don't-
should be in order, and I drop a similar sized jar of green goo, and I just kind of slowly just take the yellow one.
And he says,
secretly in my pocket.
Yes, the bees have been very good this year. Much honey.
It is the old goo trade. That's not weird.
Shut your face, Greenie. You're not blue anymore because it's been a couple of days. But
Oh, and as the blue faded, he kind of got remorseful.
Yeah.
I was liking it.
yeah,
You'd
And
be
so
loath to
I
admit
just, after making just fierce eye contact with him, I just all of a sudden peer off into the sky and I very nonchalantly, scare quotes, just kind of like I'm looking at a corner, and then I kind of turn around, and then I just kind of leave.
good to see you.
Hello, hello.
I'll see you
British accent.
Aloha. That's the spirit.
All right.
Here, give your
Sea
trash some
fruits.
honey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can I take an inconspicuous sip of the honey? Like, kind of.
I mean, you took it. Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason you can't sip it.
I find the nearest corner.
It's. I mean, it gives you feel good. You get some like temp HP from the honey. I mean, right now you're not in combat, so it doesn't really matter. But later it will.
That's true.
And Window, you've got this jar of honey too as well.
My bottom bag is just coated in honey.
Sticky.
Honey glazed.
I'm picking things up as I
Just layers of sediment.
kind of slide around.
Leaving a snail trail
Yeah.
of honey.
Yep.
Honey and garbage.
Sticky garbage, even better.
Oh my god. And then Window, you hear this, but you hear the small voice that you had heard earlier, and hello, I can tell you are the trash from Undercurrent.
Yes!
I'm sticking with you. Yes.
Ooh!
And now you just sense this companion along for the ride. It seems there's a psionic ghost presence in you, not in you, but with you. Maybe in you if you want. I don't know.
Uncertain window.
So we are sitting in the inn right now,
Okay,
at this point, and we are.
Locron comes back from buying,
Yes.
stealing, trading, bartering some honey.
So we're all like sipping out of flaggers.
It was all happening out the window. We just
Yeah.
watched you guys really awkwardly interact.
You wave.
Yeah.
Hi.
Like Dab's got 2 big tankards full of who knows what glowing substances. Locron's sipping out of his gold honey jar,
You
looking
can't see that in
creepy.
the corner.
Exactly, not facing us. Like
No,
facing the
definitely
corner,
not.
looks like you might be sipping.
Well, I mean, okay, I kind of like you guys, so I'm in a corner that's near.
Nice.
nearest corner
We're like,
to us.
it means he likes us. And then, but so I'm like, looking very moody over my thing, and I go, and the other mercenaries are still around me, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they like Arkmenos. So I'm like,
Ark, tell us a story. But first, tell us whatever you're going to tell us.
yeah, I
Do
was
you want
going to do the second one anyways, so nice.
Yeah, we're like this, Arkmenos. Like, we'd get you.
Yeah, you are like the horns on my head attached to me. That is
as
a
proper
tiefling
thing.
thing to say.
The one sailor turns to, did you hear what he said? Oh my god, I can't believe. Ah! And they're like fanboys, you know.
just fangirling all over.
Yeah.
So I go, I will tell you a story. I have always wanted to have my own criminal organization.
Ugh.
You guys might not know it. And
I
I
didn't.
know that's comma, continued.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, there's a lot you
Yeah, I
don't
just
know.
get really nervous
That's
around you,
a-
Ark. I can't keep it in. Ah.
I have that effect on burly men. And let's not comment on that. So, my father is the how do I put this? He runs the 9 Circles of Hell criminal
Whoa.
organization.
That's my dad owns a barber shop.
Yeah, so you know how the entrepreneur thing goes. That's good.
Yeah.
My dad probably extorts your dad's soul.
For like his
Soul
like,
bucks.
Yeah, so I'm saying brings us closer together.
Is that like
Oh.
the currency of the 9 L's, like Disneyland?
Yeah,
You have,
so-
you have to go and trade your money in for souls. The exchange rate's terrible.
The
It is.
tokens.
Unless you buy a pass and you can skip the line of wailing souls and do part of the ride. Yeah.
Oh, this is some
Yeah.
bullshit.
So anyways, something very, very bad happens. My dad was grooming me to take over the 9th Circle of Hell.
You're very well
organization.
groomed. I just wanted to
Thank
say
you,
that.
yeah. No, I did this part, my hair.
This will go
Yeah.
faster if you don't stop talking.
True. So, so he was grooming me, and something's bad happened. I'm not ready to tell you what it was, but I have 8 brothers. Each one of them was supposed to take over
Each
one.
more brother than the last.
Yeah, they were related in exponentially increasing amounts of. It's a weird tiefling devil thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so each one of them was going to take over one of the 9 circles, which was one area of the criminal organization. I screwed up. I won't tell you what.
You
I
couldn't
screwed up.
screw up anything, Ark. You're perfect.
That's what I thought too. But now I've been outcast, and I hate my father.
I hate him too.
Yeah,
we cheers. We
Dad,
cheers.
cheers.
Glasses.
Alrighty.
And-
Fathers.
Mark my words. I know I've said this several times. I'm going to emphasize it one more time. This is the beginning. And I will create a criminal organization to rival the 9 circles, and I will triumph over my father. And you will be...
Triumph?
Yes, good word to pick out. So I want you and your henchmen to go set up a Splinter Cell organization.
This is good.
You're Splinter 1.
I mean, we're really only good at sailing, but for you, Ark,
Yeah.
we will start sailing into people's pockets
Yeah,
and wallets.
that's good. Sail into the unknown.
Be pirates of some sort.
Be
pirates! That's what it's called.
Pirates.
Yes.
So start a pirate route on the way to Undercurrents, yeah?
Yeah.
Get
And
murdered.
I will keep one of you with me to take us to the, where we're going in the City of
Oh,
Gates. The
okay.
printing press.
We'll take one of the
Me,
merchants.
and they all they like squabble among
They,
themselves.
they all raise
Try to-
their
they
hands.
try to like, I want to go. And I'm like, yeah, well, he'll come back. Don't worry, it's fine. Just shut up, okay? And
Can we just look cool?
Oh.
We gotta look cool for Ark.
all right, so Break, you can go with him. You drew the longest straw that we found.
They would all draw
Damn.
in straw. Like with pencil and paper.
I drew
Look
the
at this
longest one.
straw.
I
Yeah,
did the
Seth,
longest one.
your lines were very straight. Yeah.
And Break goes, yes, I knew it. I'm coming with Ark. I love him so much.
Brett, you are the chosen one. Yeah.
Are you certain about this one? No, it's your choice. I want to choose how to tell your retainers.
You want me to hit him, Ark? I can take this one down a peg.
No, because then you would be dead. So I would
Oh,
like you
that's
to
a good
stay
one,
in my
Art.
service and not enrage my barbarian companion.
Fair enough. You want me to get you some fresh linens, maybe? Like a hot compress?
Duvet,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah, and maybe like hit Briar on your way out.
Oh, always good.
If
No,
you
it's
didn't
for me.
gender goodwill,
It's for
if
me
just
to do.
you,
It's for me to do.
Scratch that.
I don't want to give anybody else my work. Is really
Fair.
the thing.
Fair,
Is
yeah.
Share the load.
Yeah. Cool. So they
All right.
depart the bar, giggling amongst themselves.
Ark,
excitedly.
okay, we'll see you later. We're gonna go
Nice.
try to, I guess, rough up some folks. Just every folk we see, we'll rough them up.
See,
Yeah, as pirates, and I will check in with you. I will
Arr.
send bat messenger.
Instead of saying R, we'll say Ark.
Yeah! And your ship will be called the Ark.
The wordplay is strong.
We cannot fail. You should give him
This business model is great.
You should give him
Foolproof.
one bat to like send you
Ooh,
messages.
Can they be a messenger bat?
Yeah, roll an animal handling real quick, but
okay.
take advantage because I like that idea.
Meanwhile, my messenger.
Advantage means I get to re-roll, right? So that critical one did not
Critical
count.
one didn't actually happen. That's not canon. But that
That
critical one
be more
landed.
careful
It
with that.
landed into my
on the table,
noodle
please.
tray.
Nope, noodle tray doesn't count.
Damn it.
Get that out your linguini.
Okay, 11 plus. What do I? What's
Animal
something in that?
Animal handling.
Yeah, -1, so that's a 10.
I mean, 10 is like.
I'm just handing them a bag. Like, if I drive down.
Well, you know, Jard is really good with animals. He'll take care of them. And he'll teach them how to fly back and forth between wherever you are.
Sick, bro. Sick.
Speaking of my messenger imp, who is like a flying gecko, essentially, we decided.
Yes, Mises.
Clutching a like conch
Feces?
shell, flies through the window and hits the table and bounces a couple times.
The messenger imp that we haven't talked about for 4 sessions?
Only because I forgot about him, alright? But I'm retconning that I sent him to the Dragon continent to pick up the Dragon newspaper, which is actually someone reading the paper into a shell because I don't read.
An audiobook.
Yes. So I press play on the shell and I get recent breaking
I would
updates.
imagine you just hold it up to your oral cavity.
No, I blow into it. And
And everyone knows.
yeah.
Everyone hears.
Attention, Lords of Asher! The race results today.
All right, I got money down on Dragony. Dragony scales.
Dragony Scales came in last.
Fuck. But I've also got money on She's the Greenest.
She's the greenest. Last. Also,
They
tied,
were in the same race.
tied for last.
I should never have bet on the two-headed dragon.
Everybody came last, except for the racing Drake, formerly known as Winner.
Damn it! I should have bet on winner. Always bet on winner. All right. Well, what news from the recent uprising of peasantry?
It's an interactive con.
Hello, you don't realize that it's not interactive.
Yeah.
You're just dumb.
It just keeps going. It just keeps reeling the news.
And in other news, the peasant rebellion has been squashed. They threw many squashes at them, and they stopped rebelling
Nice.
for the time being.
That was probably the scaly skin squashers. We are the squashiest.
Quite good squash players.
Yes, indeed.
And now for your local weather.
Woo! Window gets excited.
Wind chill.
Volcanic ash everywhere because you live in a volcano.
I skipped 2 obituaries.
Obituaries. Lots of people. Too many to name. Check your local library.
For the dead
For the
people.
dead. Check your local.
Most of them died reading books.
Check your local library.
There you go. All right, and we're done with the side scene. All right.
That was a fun game. But
We continue on our journey.
We gather supplies. We use the vast wealth of Arkmenos as.
after Window had a nice
Yeah.
romantic evening with the trash in the basement.
Yeah, and that honey.
And then that wizard.
That's sticky honey.
Threesome with some wizard and a honey.
You don't want
Like,
to talk about what
allegations started rising about his folkloric reputation.
I mean, every good hero needs some sort of sexual scandal
That's
to be
true.
Wizard lover.
Window doesn't judge. There's no judgments.
And actually, during your night of passion, the wizard cast some interesting spells that allowed Window to say a 6th and maybe even 7th phrase.
To be announced.
I like it.
That's the phrase.
No, it's not.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not
that's
it
to
is.
be announced.
I gotta let me think on that.
That's awesome.
I love the way you sound, baby. I'm gonna give you some words.
You don't know
you can
about.
only repeat things the wizard said to you on that Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's explicit.
low float over here.
R-rated window.
Blow me.
Yeah, well,
No, that's not
Yeah,
canon.
that is clever and subtle.
Yep. And we're traveling, and we're
Yes.
traveling.
And the scene closes as we arrive at the city.
Yes,
of
you
Gates.
reach the cities of the gates. They are twin cities, very much like our own beloved Minneapolis and St. Paul.
We live there. We live there.
Sick reference, bro.
Yeah. But so everybody actually roll me a history check.
I'm not terrible at this.
We're on the Google check.
13.
Dose.
You only got 2?
Yeah, I got
I
3
failed,
minus 1.
so-
11.
My history is minus
Wow, you
Wow,
have an alternate
13.
history.
I did like
Tops it,
1/6 the amount of failing that you've done. Yes.
So,
But on history.
Locron, Window, you just got made, so you don't know much history. Locron, also you're still reeling from your night of passion.
Yeah.
Locron, you spend most of your time near.
I make a snow corner and I inhabit it.
near Surda and Undercurrent. You don't really know much, but Arkmenos and Dapperton, you
Men
know
of the world.
Yeah.
Man things of the world.
Yeah, let's say male.
We do
Creatures.
exist here.
Technically, I'm the third gender.
Oh God,
No,
damn it!
you're
No,
not.
your
swear I'll
guy's
murder
the
you.
third gender. You're
Oh,
servant.
Briar. Yeah, Briar's the third gender.
But
Wait, what's Briar's the little one, right?
Yeah.
Who's the big one?
Barnabas.
I thought he was the third gender.
Maybe the both are. It's
Yeah,
confusing.
you can't tell. It's really
all
hard to
up
tell,
in the
right?
cloaca, so you
God
don't
damn,
know.
he said it.
Every episode ends with that. Why?
No.
yeah,
David gets the
so
last word. Sorry.
that's not the end.
Don't smite me again.
So that's right.
The clouds rumble ominously.
Right.
The cloud forms into a wagging finger, and it's like, But so you guys know that the city of the gates, the two cities, are divided up into sort of the left brain and the right brain because
Like
they
a Twix.
yes.
Just like a Twix.
That's
They're
what
identical on either side.
But
They spy on each
so
other
they
in
take very
commercials.
much pride in their mental prowess, and the left city, which is called Logos, is very prided for having all sorts of engineers and military
And the other city's cool.
military strategists and other very logical professions and thinkers, and then the other city, which is called Pathos.
Has the best weed. You can get such good herb and pathos.
Really good herb.
Music festival.
Lots of designers.
I'll be right back.
And
Never.
minstrels, things like that. Perhaps
Window.
Yeah,
marketers.
Pathos.
They might be in Pathos as well. So you enter. The way that you come in, you first enter through Pathos,
Nice.
the direction you're coming, and you know that
Everybody's topless. It's
Now-
fucking Mardi Gras. Woo!
I do want to add most
But
marketers.
Dead, like hypothermia Mardi Gras because we're still in the north, so.
no, they're
That's
hardy.
gonna be rough.
Everybody's hardy.
Oh, okay.
Shirtless hardy people.
What were you gonna say, Austin?
I was just gonna say, not to correct you, most marketers are actually the 9 Circles of Hell, but
they
they might have a branch up here in
Oh, yeah.
Pathos.
Yeah, exactly.
Just marketing's, kind of the evil alliance. So you know.
It's true. We should say that was Austin making a businessman joke.
Well, design and
business.
marketing.
4% of our audience is laughing their asses off right now.
The
So
rest hate
0.4
me.
of one person. 0.04.
Really?
One
Chuckles
guy's
up his-
arm is
Yeah.
like shaking right
Yeah.
now.
What the hell's going on with my arm?
The fuck?
Business arm, damn it!
Damn you, business arm.
Ark, where are we going in this city? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. That's why I brought you.
Oh, that's
Jesse
right.
Ventura.
Where'd you get the posters? Where'd you get the posters?
Yeah, those posters, they were return labels from the head and the heart marketing firm.
We're keeping this guy around.
It sounds like you need to go to the bathroom, which if you want to do that, you can.
Yeah, I got high blood pressure. It's a genetic trait.
Should we slip into a Slim Jim or?
I don't know what that means. My brother Jim is pretty slim.
Yeah, okay, so then let's go to the head and the heart under the condition that you keep talking the whole way, because I like it.
I'm gonna tell you the story about my daddy and how he worked the land every day of his
Yeah.
life.
And then
we
we're
don't-
there, and I kick the door open, and I say, "Is Gary the good goblin home? Because we've got an ass kicking he needs to sign for." Ooh. Right?
I was thinking you'd say axe to grind with, but I liked that better.
No,
Yeah.
I went with the mail
That's
sort of
good,
thing.
that's
'Cause we did steal their mail.
It's a felony.
Yup, postage.
I'm up on the local laws and customs.
You're a barrister.
I don't know that word.
I don't know it either.
He's like very knowledgeable about like interesting city ordinances.
You
I
want to
like
know about the traffic lights that got put up?
No.
And that scene end.
So you kick in the door and you just hear silence.
Someone say silence.
Is this another
I
library?
whisper,
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
No one?
Also, I like how you're looking for the person who it was supposed to be delivered
It's
to
fine.
at the place that the return address was
Oh,
for.
wait,
Never know.
like it was.
But they
addressed
provided
to
the
Gary
good-
the Goblin was at Underwood or Under.
Yeah, at
Oh, well,
Undercurrent.
shit! I didn't even realize.
Did we
that.
go to the wrong city?
We went to the wrong
You went to
city.
where it came from.
We didn't have this guy who
Well,
understood
yeah,
postage.
somebody was making these for him, and that's
yeah, we're gonna yell at
fiendish
them.
shit.
That's
and
true.
you'll figure it out if you fucked up next time
Hey!
on the Kain campaign.